Today, I'm going to be talking about Gabbie Hanna. If you don't know who she is, she's a 33-year-old woman who was raised in Newcastle, Pennsylvania, who has been on the internet for a very long time. I'd say she's like an OG or unk status, if you will, in the game. She started off on Vine, becoming one of the most popular people on there, with iconic Vines and huge collaborations with other Viners. Vine, if you didn't know, is a social media that used to exist that was 7-second videos, like comedy videos for the most part and such. It was very popular for its time, but it got basically shut down after some time.
Hey, does this makeup make me look kind of slutty? No, I wouldn't say so. Damn it, let me try the red lipstick.
So tell me, what's your favorite season?
Which show?
Oh, you mean like the weather?
Oh, Gabbie?
You water for me and Coke for my boyfriend.
Do you, Gabbie, take Zach?
Zach! Thank you, said Zach!
Hey, what's up?
Hi.
We should hang out sometime.
I was thinking the same
Hold on
thing.
1 second. Will you shut the fuck up? I'm on the phone.
Yeah, I didn't.
Vine was released on January 24th of 2013, but it was actually bought by Twitter the year before in 2012 before it actually launched. But it got shut down on January 17th of 2017, which was a week before its 4-year anniversary. So it basically lasted 4 years, and the app was discontinued months later, which basically it was shut down for a while. I don't think you could do anything on it, like you couldn't post. And then it got officially shut down, it was literally wiped off the internet a few months later, which really sucked. And looking back at these Vine compilations, you can definitely tell it's like millennial humor. But I don't care. I'm unk status right here. I talked about Gabbie Hanna being unk status, but the reason why I actually shut down was because it wasn't really profitable, and Twitter was also going through its own issues at the time, which Twitter was, the people that bought it, the parent company of Vine, they had their own leadership and financial issues as well at the same time, and just didn't really focus on Vine, so they just decided to shut it down. But at this time, she'd also work at BuzzFeed for a little and moved to Los Angeles for that job. And if you don't know, BuzzFeed is or was a very popular website for news and some other stuff. BuzzFeed quizzes are another popular thing. But she also went to the University of Pittsburgh, a college in Pennsylvania, and graduated with a degree in psychology and communications. After Vine, like the rest of them, she moved on to other platforms like YouTube and Instagram. She would do well on these other platforms as well. Her YouTube channel, The Gabbie Show, consists of vlogs and music, which have done really well. Personally, I've never listened to her music, so I don't have any comment on it. She did become a meme one time due to her music, though, because a song of hers got featured on a very popular, I guess you can call it a show or series, on a YouTube channel called Genius. Genius is a channel that focuses on music and the artists behind it. They are very popular and have been for the longest time. They have this series on their channel where the artist will explain the lyrics to their most recent popular song, and Gabbie Hanna did this for a song called Monster. And it got memed because she sung one of the lyrics so loud, they had to resort to using a second mic in the studio to pick up what she said. Something I don't think has ever happened again in the history of Genius.
So what if I'm the monster that's been here all along?
But she also has been in a few movies and TV shows. She was also on the Vlog Squad for a little while.
We've just been hanging out, and Gabbie just keeps eating these chips. It is disgusting.
I had a bad day.
Which was a huge deal back in the day, as David Dobrik's vlogs were huge back then, before he got reasonably hated for doing a couple bad things. But to go on, she also won awards for her work online, even made some poetry books. She even has over 260,000 monthly listeners on Spotify, and her debut song Out Loud has over 42 million listens. She has definitely been successful with her time on the internet, even up to now, which is harder to say about other Viners.
Let's go! Now trying to go for 50,000. We need 10,000 points for doubles, guys. Oh, let's go, Mike. Thank you so much. Guys, are you seeing this? Everybody shout out Mike in the chat. Mike with the galley!
But with success comes drama at times, as she'd also get into a lot of drama with people. One was due to claiming she was working in a toxic work environment during the shooting of a YouTube exclusive TV show called Escape the Night, which was made by another YouTuber, Joey Graceffa, I guess is how you say it. She claimed it was toxic and they didn't give her food that went under her dietary restrictions, but Joey claims that she was the toxic one and provided the requested food. There's also another drama she was in where she stayed friends with her friend's ex, and supposedly this ex did unconsensual things to her friend, and Gabbie Hanna talked about the drama multiple times on podcasts and videos after being told to stop talking about it by the friend. The friend was Jessie Smiles, another YouTuber, or just internet celebrity, I guess. I don't really know much about her, but they went back and forth for a while, and from what I understand, this never really had a conclusion either, because Jessie made a response video or something of the sort that was supposedly really good, and after that, Gabbie never really talked about the situation again. She also had an issue with Trisha Paytas after accusing her of spreading a STI to an ex that they were with at different times. From what I've seen, she was supposedly wrong in all of these dramas. One that she is definitely in the wrong for is the Jessie Smiles stuff. Staying friends with a friend's ex is a for sure no. If you're a real friend, you don't even talk to your homie's girl or man after or during the relationship, besides some exceptions, of course. But to finish this segment off, pause. A lot of videos from Gabbie Hanna during these dramas have since been deleted, but they were also re-uploaded by others, like Trisha Paytas' video on Gabbie Hanna during this drama, or the video that kind of started the drama, I think, was re-uploaded by other people, and Gabbie Hanna's drama videos have also been re-uploaded by other people. But I guess that these beefs are over with. There might be other dramas I don't know about. All the issues were from years ago, though. She was on a streak of dramas and such for a little while, which made people look at her badly, and people still look at her badly now. She does not have the best reputation. She, in the past, was on podcasts and such, having smaller breakdowns, just being mad at people and just going on these rants and stuff.
And I'm telling you guys again, there's a fraction that you guys know, because I don't show it. Because I'm not that person. I'm not going to expose your private DMs. I'm not going to expose what people have told me you've said behind the scenes. I'm not going to show you the facts and the evidence, because I'm 29 years old. And I'm not going to sit down and make a video with screenshots exposing my bullies. These are bullies. These are high school bullies. And they want to come at me and say, you're 29 years old, how you're acting? Fuck you. You're in your 30s, almost all of you, attacking me. And I'm not saying a word to anybody. And you're going to say I'm painting myself as the victim and I'm trying to ask for attention? I have not said a word publicly until another video was made about me the week I was putting out my EP. Abusive people do is they will deflect onto you as hard as you can.
That also did not help her reputation. She got into a beef with Rice Gum for being too annoying at a party years ago, and I think Rice Gum broke her phone because she kept on recording Rice Gum when Rice Gum didn't want it. I forgot about that drama for a minute.
Rice Gum is here, and I know that I want to challenge him to a battle, but I know he won't do it, and it's Alex's birthday, so I don't want to ruin the party, you know what I mean? But honestly, if Rice Gum ever wants to live freestyle battle, drop a beat right now, murder you. Hey Rice Gum, I just challenged you to a live battle on Snapchat. Would you do it?
No.
Live rap battle. Why wouldn't you do it?
No, I don't want to do it.
Alright, so Rice doesn't have his ghostwriter today. It's fine. I think we can still battle. I think we're good. No? You don't want to do it? Okay, so update. Sorry if it looks like I'm crying. Rice Gum didn't think that joke was very funny, and he hit me in the middle of a party and shattered my phone. I can show you that in a sec. I'm standing out on the balcony so that it doesn't make a scene. He literally everybody's like, did he hit you? And I was like, yeah, he did. And my phone is broken, the screen is broken, the back camera is broken, so I need to get a new phone.
But all these dramas are now years old, so I don't think they really have any relevance to who she is now. And if they do, I'm not a Gabbie Hanna expert, so maybe someone else can say that in the comments. But even with all the dramas and controversies, she still succeeded online, especially on TikTok. But one day, randomly on August 22nd of 2022, Gabbie Hanna had a huge issue, a mental breakdown consisting of non-stop posting of over 170 TikToks in 3 days. She also live streamed on TikTok, I think at least once during this breakdown as well. All of these were rants about random topics, religion, parts of it, race, her own mental health, Just some very odd videos in general, and she also said some supposedly controversial things as well.
You know, every time I say I'm gonna save the world, people laugh at me. But they tell us you can be anything you want, and that we have this unending power that we don't know, and that we can channel the Holy Spirit and do whatever we want, manifest, write it down. You can have anything. You can be the president of the United States. But why doesn't everybody else together, like me, with me, every single day, manifest saving the world? Because if all of us were delusional enough that we could be the person to save the world, then we can. We have to save ourselves to save each other. And how are we saving ourselves if we don't believe in ourselves and the power that God gave us? Instead of laughing, why don't you pray with me? Why don't you encourage me? Everyone.
You know, I might just be smarter than you think. Imagine me, the mother of a king. I might just be humbler than you think. You don't know what I ask for in between each blink. Imagine what a world might be if Steve Jobs had a V. What if a woman harnessed his power for humanity? Instead, take a bite of that. You know what I could have? That would have been a whole lot easier. I'm so grateful to my mother. Hail Mary, full of grace, the Lord is with thee. Blessed art thou amongst women, and blessed is the fruit of her womb, Jesus. Holy Mary, Mother of Grace, pray for us sinners. Now, right now, and at the hour of our death, Amen. Be kind to you.
She does have her own mental health issues, though, that were diagnosed and talked about by her in the past before this. She's been very open about, like, you know, her mental stuff and just her mental issues in general. She has OCD, ADHD, CPTSD, anxiety, bipolar disorder, and I think a lot of other issues. During the time of her TikTok breakdown, 3 different strangers came to her home on different occasions, one being a dude named Nicholas who claimed to be lost and needed to use the bathroom, and Gabbie Hanna let him into her home. People were really frightened after she let Nicholas in because they didn't trust the dude at all, and she actually ended up kicking him out due to him lying about the real reason he was there. He knew who she was and himself said he wanted to go there to help her, but didn't really have a plan after he made it into the house. He made some TikToks and such while in the house that, like, didn't show Gabbie Hanna, like, these were, like, secretly made. There was also a dude that drove an hour and a half to actually go to her house. He had some dogs with him in the car as well to check in on her. She actually said that this was probably one of the better people in this situation, like, actually one of the more comforting people. I don't really remember this dude. I don't know if she made any TikToks with him, but this was one of the more positively looked at people. Then she also let a random girl that claimed to be stood up by a date or something of the sort into the house as well. During the few-day streak of her TikTok breakdown, police were called on a couple of occasions just to basically do a wellness check on her. On the 24th, she made a TikTok saying that someone broke into her home and to basically pray for her and stuff, and she didn't really know what was going on. But the next day, she made a TikTok saying it was police officers that detained her and made her do some tests with some psychologists, and was close to being taken to the hospital, but was deemed sane at the near end of the whole tests. Cops came another time, but she wasn't home, and I think they tried to say that there was spam police calls and that she was close to being in trouble over this, but she never called the police herself. It was just the neighbors and also a lot of other people that were seeing this breakdown online. And also, she was at a friend's house. I don't really know what friends, just to add more context there. But from the 29th of August to September 1st, she went silent. But on the 2nd of September, she deleted nearly all of the TikToks during this episode that she had. and made a TikTok promoting her album. She then goes on to make a series of TikToks explaining what was going on at the time. She said that she went through her first ever manic episode, and you can definitely tell that she's calmed down and she's in a better state because she's a lot calmer in these, and she's actually, making sense when talking. There was also some stuff with Nicholas during this time as well that I honestly don't care about. There was just some, it wasn't really a back and forth, but Gabbie Hanna had her own side of the story and Nicholas had his. And honestly, I don't care. I don't think it was that serious. At least to me, it wasn't. After Gabbie Hanna explained everything, talking about what was going on with her, why she let those people into her house on separate occasions, and talking about some of the things that she said, because she supposedly said some controversial things and people were asking questions about it, she made some responses to all of that, basically explaining everything. After the series explaining what went down, she went back to daily posting on TikTok like she used to until February 10th of 2023. Where she posted about her getting her tattoos removed, and after this, she would disappear for some time. After this video talking about her removing her tattoos, she would go on to disappear for 5 months until July of 2023. She went on to Prince EA's podcast, Sauna Sessions, and she would talk about her stepping away from social media to focus on her mental health. Also, during the time of her absence online, she would appear on her hometown's local YMCA Instagram page. She made a little intro video saying who she was and also giving an intro to herself and her class she was doing there. She was a fitness instructor of some kind.
Hey, come here. You want to know the real secret to meeting your fitness goals? Cardio? Sure, that's a part of it. Strength? Okay. Also a part of it. Don't make fun of my push-ups. But the real secret, the thing that's going to ensure you meet your goals? Consistency. 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 And you want to know the #1 secret to consistency? Fun. Your workout doesn't have to be boring. It can be as fun as a night out dancing with your friends. And it should be. My name's Gabbie and I'm your new instructor at the Lawrence County YMCA. I can't even tell my thighs are burning because I'm having so much fun and looking so good doing it. Am I dancing or am I swimming my waist? Take part in our 3 new dance-inspired fitness classes. No dance experience required, all fitness levels encouraged. Looking good all starts with feeling good. Come take a class today and thank yourself tomorrow.
I don't really know if she still does the fitness instructing or anything, but it was something that was talked about online and I thought was pretty interesting. But after a year and 19 days of not posting, she returned back to TikTok, promoting a new song that she just released, and she has since been posting regularly. And honestly, she does very well on TikTok viewer-wise. Even after all of this, she has done very well. I think she really does enjoy TikTok, as she basically just uploads what she wants and gets to express herself a lot on there, from dancing videos, because she also, I forgot to mention this, she was like a dancer of sorts. She went to some competitions and such and won, or I think was close to winning. But to go on, she would basically just express herself and do whatever, whether it be random little vlogs, whether it be promoting her music, her videos, her dancing. She has also been uploading a lot on YouTube, from shorts to music, I'm guessing poetry as well in there, and vlogs. She seems to be doing a lot better and back to her usual self. A lot of people on her TikToks were talking about hey, I'm glad to see you're doing better. This is back to the old you. And I'm going to trust, the fans that have been around for a while's comments and say that she's probably doing a lot better. Since her disappearance and now to the current time, she has sold her home, which this was also talked about online, because while she was offline, I think, was whenever she sold her home. But she moved back to Pennsylvania, I'm pretty sure. I can't really confirm it, but where she was at that YMCA, I'm guessing, and also watching a YouTube video of hers, I'm guessing she's back to her hometown. She also got her tattoos removed and has now been sober from the devil's lettuce for over a year now. Her vlogs are actually pretty nice. I watched a few of them to see what was going on in her life now, and the ones that I watched at least were pretty nice. She seemed to be a lot closer to God and brings him up a lot in vlogs and social media posts. And she's also going to be performing live where she grew up in Newcastle, Pennsylvania, at the Newcastle Music Festival in Pennsylvania. One thing that also recently happened is that she was brought up in a drama recently that involves Cody and Tana. But this is the one time she actually didn't do anything wrong. In fact, she did the absolute right thing. But I'll be talking about that drama another day, preferably when Cody responds, if he does ever. She actually hasn't reacted or posted anything about that drama from what I've seen, adding onto it or anything, which I'm kind of surprised about. I guess she is tired of that type of stuff and tired of the drama and such, and has already said her piece online a long time ago, so there's not really a point of adding on to it. There's been no Twitter post, no TikTok that I've seen talking about the situation. That tells me she's either planning on making a statement or she really has changed and doesn't want to be a part of any drama anymore, which if she does, like, you know, talk about the drama, I'm not going to say, oh, she's back to her old ways. I'm just going to be like, it makes sense that you talk about it. To quickly go over the drama that I'm talking about, to give kind of a trailer for the video if Cody Co ever responds that I'll make. Cody Co, a very popular YouTuber and ex-Viner, had sex with Tana Mojo, another popular YouTuber that has had a lot of drama in her past, but this all happened when Cody Co was 25 and Tana was 17. Tana has brought up this situation several times on podcasts, videos, her like tour of some sort, and it hasn't gotten any traction really till recently. And the reason that Gabbie Hanna is even a part of this, she tried to warn Cody Co that, hey, Tana's underage, you might want to calm down because I think they were making out or something. And Gabbie was like, hold up, let me tell you real quick, let me give you a warning.
One time, I told a guy, I saw him making out with a girl at a party who was underage, and I pulled him aside and I was like, hey man, you probably don't know, I know she like looks a little older, she's underage, watch it. And he's like, oh my god, thank you for telling me. And then he heard that.
Even with Gabbie's warning, he supposedly still had sex with her that night. Allegedly. I'm going to say allegedly. I don't know if they did it that night or if it was another night. Gabbie Hanna's story actually does align with everything that has been said, so. But like I said, I want to wait for Cody Co's response before I make a full video on the subject. But people are saying that Cody Co possibly won't respond. It's been 4 days since the time of writing this video, since the video exposing all this the loudest and the video that got the most attention about this situation has came out. Cody Co hasn't uploaded on his second or main channel since this, and he actually didn't upload like a few days prior to it, but still. I'm guessing there is a statement that is brewing up in the background that he will release somewhat soon. We'll just have to see. Maybe it'll be a video for next week. To be honest, I thought this video would be interesting to make and nice to update you all on Gabbie Hanna, or at least tell you all at least her story and basically what is going on now. I saw something a couple of weeks ago, or like maybe a few months ago, talking about her like disappearing from the internet, and then I recently heard about her in this drama with Cody Co and such. I was like, what a perfect time to actually talk about Gabbie Hanna. I forgot about her for a second. But if you all want the Cody Co drama video, make sure to like and subscribe. To get my personal opinion on Gabbie Hanna, I don't know all about her. I don't really know much about her. I used to watch her Vines, and I mean, shoot, if you put a Gabbie Hanna Vine compilation up, I'd probably watch it and enjoy it. Maybe get a couple chuckles or some nostalgia from it. But like, I don't know if she's a bad person or not. I don't really know much about the dramas I talked about in this situation here, besides the big one where she had that breakdown. I'm pretty sure everyone online knew about that breakdown. But she seems to definitely be a changed person, staying out of drama and stuff and just keeping close to God and, you know, doing her music and everything else. She also, like, doesn't seem cancelable. Like, she's like one of those people that has survived multiple cancellations, multiple dramas and stuff, and just keeps succeeding. Even after the controversies and the breakdown online, people still watch her. And it's not just like, you know, people watching over her to see like, oh, what's she going to do next? It's like people that actually support her and like her. My guess is I won't really be making another video on her because she doesn't want to be in any more trouble, I bet. She doesn't want the drama or anything. That's my guess, at least. It seems like even with her past, she is now trying to change and be a good person, or at least the best version of herself. But, I mean, I'll let you all decide. I don't know everything. Maybe some people in the comments will be like, actually, she did this really terrible thing back in 2016. I'll be like, oh no. But with all that said, thank you all for watching. Make sure to like and subscribe, and I hope you all enjoyed the video. More are on the way. I have 2 huge projects that I'm working on, or I have one huge project that I have planned, and then I have another big project that I am working on in the background while working on other videos. But again, thank you all for watching and the support. I'm trying to hit 10,000 subscribers soon and hope I can do that. I would love to hit that achievement. I'm also trying to make some videos of current topics and such. Like, I'm trying to, like, you know, I have these bigger videos that are somewhat current, or just like, you know, interesting big videos. But at the same time, I want to kind of talk about the current stuff. Make sure to have notifications on for me so you know when I upload. Let me know what you all think about her, the situation, the drama and such, and but in the video in general, let me know what you all thought. I hope you all enjoyed the bully gameplay, as that is now my next game I'm going through. And in the end, I'm PERK 30, and have an amazing week.
I love running through black neighborhoods with my shirt off. I'm gonna steal all of your baby daddies.